let me just say that as the congressman for this area for about 3 years, I have met the faces of the victims of the war on coal. These are good people. They're not Democrats or Republicans. They don't look at themselves as Democrats or Republicans. They don't look at themselves as political. In fact, some of these coal miners who have lost their jobs said, I don't really care about politics, but I do care about my job. I care about my paycheck so that I can take care of my kids. And you know what? There are good, well-meaning people who are concerned about the environment. And no one is more concerned about the environment than these people who work in the coal industry, who live in a beautiful part of the country. We all love the environment. But you know, in America, we solve problems through free enterprise. We solve problems through innovation. We don't solve problems through central planning that looks like the Soviet Union.
Senator McConnell is extremely concerned about the impact the proposed stream protection rule could have on Kentucky's economy. This proposed regulation seeks to significantly limit surface mining activity within a certain proximity to a stream. While it is important to ensure water quality, there is question about what environmental impacts, if any, this regulation would have if finalized as drafted.
First, let me say to Bill Bissett, Bill, you've got an ally in Rand Paul. I don't give a damn how much they attack coal. I don't care how they wage the war on coal. Senator Rand Paul is going to stand with the Kentucky Coal Association, and it's going to stand with the miners out here and their children and their grandchildren. We will continue the fight.
The Office of Surface Mining Stream Protection Rule is a regulatory assault on Kentucky's families, from our coal miners to our business owners. And as Kentucky's Attorney General, I intend to fight this every step of the way. Time and again, I and my office have fought this administration's overreaching, job-killing coal regulations. And today I'm standing once again with our coal miners to say we have had enough.
Folks, I'm here today because the people that I represent can't be. I've got a lot of miners, men and women both, that are back in the mountains of eastern Kentucky right now, standing on tired legs, trying to work a double shift for those that can find a job, and they didn't have somebody to watch their kids or gas money to come down here. And so today I stand in that gap to represent them, and that's exactly what I intend on doing. What's hard for us to accept in eastern Kentucky, for those of us that have worked in the coal fields our whole life, is this. It's this mentality that I can drive home from work listening to XM radio, and then I get home and I turn on a hot bath while I power up my laptop, and I go to my wine cooler and get out a nice cool glass of wine. I take a nice hot bath and I get on the computer and blog about how bad coal is. Is that not the most foolish thing you've ever seen when you vision that? And that's what goes on. We see a group of individuals that has no idea how the power grid in this country works or the vital role that we play here. And it's hard for us to accept that the very people that are on there running us down, first off, don't even know how to find us. And I know most of them aren't from there, but I know that they sure do like using the power that we provide.
I speak to express my disappointment at a missed opportunity. The SPR is yet another way in which this administration has taken up the cause to squeeze the coal industry from all sides and use every tool at its disposal to, quote, make electricity necessarily more expensive, as President Obama pledged in his original campaign.
You know, stream protection, I think, can best be accomplished by state regulators and Kentucky citizens and businesses working together, because we know our problems that are unique to us. I think OSM would agree with that, because your annual reviews show that about 87% of operations were free of any off-site impacts, and so we've done a very good job there. And I think that I'm really concerned that this rule is really not about protecting our streams, but it's about legacy and about political issues.
I've been to Washington, I've been to the EPA office, I've been put against the wall like I was a damn convict because I had a bill passed in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Right now we have, our electrical rates have doubled. Chairman Gooch and I and Senator Smith, we sit on the task force board. They have doubled because of this administration. When he came into office, he said he would put the coal business out, and he's done one heck of a job doing it.
My constituents place their faith and sacred vote in their federal and state legislators. They hired these folks to represent their families in Washington and Frankfort on many important issues, including protecting Kentucky's 90,000 miles of waterways. Regardless of political party affiliation, Kentucky citizens are tired of the President's executive orders and unelected bureaucrats sidestepping our representative republic legislative process.
While I do not represent a coal-producing county, I do represent a farming district. And believe it or not, Farming requires a lot of electricity, especially for a booming poultry industry.
I'm Janine Hampton. I'm the Republican candidate for Lieutenant Governor running with Matt Bevin. I have an industrial engineering degree and I have a process improvement mentality. Obama said he was going to bankrupt coal, and he said the prices of energy would necessarily skyrocket, and he's well on his way to fulfilling that promise.
The proposed rule here is devastating for Kentucky's families. Coal is a vibrant element in the fabric of this state and of our history. It provides great jobs in East and West Kentucky, where a single coal job may support not one, but multiple families.